Welcome, discerning viewers, to an exploration of an event that continues to baffle and intrigue, a phenomenon that unfolded in the vast starlit skies above the American Southwest. We embark on a journey to revisit the now famous Phoenix Lights incident of 1997, a night where the ordinary gave way to the extraordinary, leaving behind a legacy of mystery and a multitude of unanswered questions. Prepare yourselves as we delve into the intricate details of this captivating occurrence, seeking to understand what thousands of witnesses observed on that fateful evening. An evening that would forever be etched in the annals of unexplained aerial phenomena, challenging our perceptions of what might share our skies. Before we venture further into the heart of this enigmatic event, may I humbly request your engagement. If you find these explorations into the unknown as fascinating as we do, please consider showing your support by liking this presentation and subscribing to our channel. Your interaction allows us to continue bringing you more content dedicated to unraveling intriguing mysteries from around our world, and indeed perhaps beyond. It is through such shared curiosity that we can collectively piece together the puzzles that history presents, fostering a community dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge and understanding, no matter how elusive the answers may seem. Tonight, we turn our gaze towards one of the most widely documented and compelling mass UFO sightings in recorded history. The Phoenix Lights were not a fleeting glimpse by a solitary individual, but a series of observations reported by a vast number of people from diverse backgrounds and locations, all describing phenomena that defied conventional explanation. This was an event that transcended simple misidentification, capturing the public imagination and sparking intense debate that persists to this very day. We shall examine the evidence, hear the accounts, and explore the theories surrounding this remarkable chapter in the ongoing narrative of humanity's encounter with the unknown. Let us now immerse ourselves in the specifics of this extraordinary incident, a story that begins under the desert sky, where the familiar celestial ballet was unexpectedly interrupted by sights that many found both awe-inspiring and deeply unsettling. The sheer scale of the sightings, the credibility of the witnesses, and the persistent lack of a universally accepted explanation contribute to its enduring allure. We invite you to join us as we navigate through the sequence of events, the official responses, and the lasting impact of a night when the skies above Phoenix became a stage for an unforgettable and perplexing spectacle, a spectacle that continues to challenge our understanding of the world around us. The specific date, now indelibly marked in the chronicles of unexplained aerial phenomena, was Thursday, March the 13th, 1997. It was a day that commenced with the familiar rhythms of daily life under the vast expanse of the desert sky. The sun climbed its predictable arc, casting long shadows in the early morning. Little did anyone suspect that as evening approached, this ordinary Thursday would transform into an occasion of extraordinary observation. As twilight began to cast its gentle veil, the air held the characteristic stillness of a spring evening in Arizona. Families were gathering for their evening meals, commuters were making their way home. The celestial sphere above, usually a canvas of distant stars and the familiar moon, was soon to host an altogether different kind of display. This particular evening was poised, unbeknownst to its inhabitants, on the precipice of becoming legendary. The significance of March 13th, 1997, lies not merely in the passage of another day, but in the collective experience that unfolded under the cloak of darkness. It was on this night that reports began to surface, accounts of unusual lights and immense silent objects traversing the heavens. These were not isolated incidents, but a wave of sightings that swept across the region, leaving in their wake a sense of wonder, confusion, and for some, a touch of trepidation. The ordinary passage of time on this specific date was irrevocably altered, transforming it into a benchmark, a reference point for one of the most compelling mass UFO sightings ever recorded, a night that defied simple explanations. Therefore, as we delve deeper into the intricacies of the Phoenix Lights, it is crucial to anchor our understanding to this precise moment in time. March 13, 1997 stands as the temporal epicenter of this enigma. The events of this single evening would generate decades of debate, investigation and speculation, challenging official narratives and fueling the public's fascination with the possibility of phenomena beyond our current comprehension. It was a night when the veil between the known and the unknown seemed to grow remarkably thin, leaving an indelible mark on all who looked upwards in awe and bewilderment. The primary stage for these extraordinary events was the American state of Arizona, a land of stark beauty characterized by its sprawling deserts, rugged mountain ranges, and rapidly growing urban centers. Within this vast territory, the city of Phoenix, a vibrant metropolis nestled in the Salt River Valley, found itself at the heart of the unexplained aerial displays. The clear, dark night skies, often prized by astronomers and stargazers, became an unwitting theater for phenomena that would soon captivate not only the local populace but also a global audience. The unique geography of Arizona, with its wide-open vistas, offered an unparalleled viewing platform for the unfolding mystery above. However, the reach of these sightings was not confined solely to the borders of Arizona. Reports began to emerge from neighboring regions, extending the geographical footprint of this enigma. Sightings were documented in parts of the state of Nevada, to Arizona's northwest, and even further afield across the international border into the Mexican state of Sonora to the south. This expansive area of observation underscores the sheer scale of the phenomena, suggesting an event or series of events that traversed a considerable distance, capturing the attention of individuals scattered across hundreds of square miles. The widespread nature of these reports added a significant layer of complexity to the unfolding situation. Imagine, if you will, these diverse landscapes, the glittering lights of Phoenix contrasting with the profound darkness of the surrounding Sonoran Desert, the remote, sparsely populated areas of Nevada, and the rugged terrain of northern Mexico. Across these varied backdrops, under the same canopy of night, people from all walks of life shared a common, perplexing experience. The objects, or lights, were not limited to a single, isolated viewpoint, but were observed over towns, cities, and desolate stretches of wilderness alike, painting a picture of a phenomenon that was both pervasive and profoundly unusual, witnessed by a multitude of observers across this significant portion of North America. This broad geographical scope is a crucial element in understanding the Phoenix Lights incident. It negates the possibility of a purely localized illusion or a misinterpretation confined to a small group. The fact that similar and in some cases identical descriptions emerged from locations separated by considerable distances lends significant weight to the authenticity of the observations. The vastness of the sky, which served as the canvas for these events, also emphasizes the potential size and altitude of the reported phenomena, contributing to the enduring questions about their origin and nature that continue to be debated with such passion. The Phoenix Lights of March 1997 presented two distinct aerial displays, captivating observers across Arizona. A colossal V-shaped formation of lights moved silently while stationary amber orbs hovered over Phoenix. These dual phenomena remain an enduring mystery, challenging our understanding of the skies. As twilight yielded to the profound darkness of the Arizona night, a specific window of time between approximately 7:30 and 10:30 in the evening became the stage for this extraordinary drama. The desert air, often clear and offering unparalleled views of the cosmos, would on this particular night reveal something far closer, far more perplexing than distant galaxies. This 3-hour span is critical, for it was during these fleeting moments that the veil between the known and the unknown seemed to shimmer and, for thousands, to part. The gradual descent of night, painting the landscape in shades of indigo and black, served only to accentuate the brilliance and the strangeness of the lights that would soon command the attention of an entire region. The initial stirrings of this phenomenon began in the earlier part of this time frame, around 7:30 in the evening. Reports trickled in, at first perhaps isolated, from the northern territories of the state. Individuals going about their ordinary lives paused, their gaze drawn skyward by an apparition that defied easy explanation, the vast, dark, V-shaped craft silently making its way southward. Imagine the scene: families settling down for the evening, commuters on lonely highways, their routines abruptly interrupted by this silent passage. The darkness, which usually brings a sense of closure to the day, instead became a canvas for an unfolding mystery, each passing minute bringing the unknown craft closer to more populated areas, and with it a growing wave of bewildered witnesses. As the evening progressed, so too did the sightings, moving southwards, culminating in the appearance of the distinct stationary lights observed predominantly over the Phoenix metropolitan area, closer to the 10:30 mark. This progression, over a significant duration, allowed for a multitude of perspectives, a chorus of voices from different locations, each adding a unique thread to the tapestry of the event. It was not a singular momentary flash, easily dismissed or forgotten. Instead, its persistence, its leisurely journey across the state, and its lingering presence over Phoenix etched it into the memories of those who saw it. This extended time frame transformed it from a mere sighting into a shared experience, a communal bewilderment under the vast, silent sky. This 3-hour period, from the first reported glimpse of the colossal V to the fading of the stationary orbs, is more than just a temporal marker. It represents an opportunity, a window during which thousands of individuals from diverse backgrounds and vantage points became unwitting participants in one of history's most compelling, unexplained aerial events. The sustained nature of the sightings within this time frame amplified its impact, allowing for corroboration, for shared disbelief, and for the slow dawning realization that something truly out of the ordinary was gracing, or perhaps intruding upon, the night skies of Arizona. The darkness of those hours was illuminated not just by artificial lights, but by a profound and lingering question mark. As twilight yielded to the profound darkness of the Arizona night, a specific window of time between approximately 7:30 and 10:30 in the evening became the stage for this extraordinary drama. The desert air, often clear and offering unparalleled views of the cosmos, would on this particular night reveal something far closer, far more perplexing than distant galaxies. This 3-hour span is critical, for it was during these fleeting moments that the veil between the known and the unknown seemed to shimmer and, for thousands, to part. The gradual descent of night, painting the landscape in shades of indigo and black, served only to accentuate the brilliance and the strangeness of the lights that would soon command the attention of an entire region. The initial stirrings of this phenomenon began in the earlier part of this time frame, around 7:30 in the evening. Reports trickled in, at first perhaps isolated, from the northern territories of the state. Individuals going about their ordinary lives paused, their gaze drawn skyward by an apparition that defied easy explanation, the vast, dark, V-shaped craft silently making its way southward. Imagine the scene: families settling down for the evening, commuters on lonely highways, their routines abruptly interrupted by this silent passage. The darkness, which usually brings a sense of closure to the day, instead became a canvas for an unfolding mystery, each passing minute bringing the unknown craft closer to more populated areas, and with it a growing wave of bewildered witnesses. As the evening progressed, so too did the sightings, moving southwards, culminating in the appearance of the distinct stationary lights observed predominantly over the Phoenix metropolitan area, closer to the 10:30 mark. This progression over a significant duration allowed for a multitude of perspectives, a chorus of voices from different locations, each adding a unique thread to the tapestry of the event. It was not a singular momentary flash, easily dismissed or forgotten. Instead, its persistence, its leisurely journey across the state, and its lingering presence over Phoenix etched it into the memories of those who saw it. This extended time frame transformed it from a mere sighting into a shared experience, a communal bewilderment under the vast, silent sky. This 3-hour period, from the first reported glimpse of the colossal V to the fading of the stationary orbs, is more than just a temporal marker. It represents an opportunity, a window during which thousands of individuals from diverse backgrounds and vantage points became unwitting participants in one of history's most compelling, unexplained aerial events. The sustained nature of the sightings within this time frame amplified its impact, allowing for corroboration, for shared disbelief, and for the slow dawning realization that something truly out of the ordinary was gracing, or perhaps intruding upon, the night skies of Arizona. The darkness of those hours was illuminated not just by artificial lights, but by a profound and lingering question mark. Witnesses described a vast V-shaped object traversing the Arizona skies. Its colossal geometric architecture blocked out the stars, creating a moving patch of deeper darkness. This silent leviathan left witnesses in awe and fear, forever etching its silhouette into the annals of the unexplained. Witnesses across Arizona reported an immense silent aerial phenomenon. This colossal structure drifted silently, defying aerodynamics. It moved with unhurried grace, occluding stars as it passed. A silent titan, it suggested advanced, unknown technology. The phenomenon observed over Arizona on that March evening was witnessed by thousands. From suburban backyards to remote highways, people were drawn skywards. This collective experience transformed the event into a significant occurrence. The geographical spread of sightings was remarkable, stretching across hundreds of miles. Reports came from Phoenix, rural Arizona, Nevada, and Sonora, Mexico. This vast observation footprint indicates an object traversing significant territory. The consistency of descriptions weaves a compelling narrative of a singular event. The power of widespread independent testimony cannot be understated. Thousands reported seeing a similar, highly unusual phenomenon. This presents a formidable challenge to simple explanations. The Phoenix Lights incident stands as one of the most widely witnessed unexplained aerial events. The sheer volume of accounts created an undeniable record of something extraordinary. This was not a whisper of a sighting, but a resounding declaration. The event etched itself into the collective memory of a state, a testament to the night the sky itself seemed to hold its breath. In the aftermath of widespread sightings, the United States Air Force explained the lights over Phoenix as military flares. These flares were part of a routine training exercise at the Barry Goldwater Air Force Range. However, this explanation did not address the earlier sightings of a colossal V-shaped craft. The debate between official explanations and eyewitness accounts continues. The official explanation for the Phoenix Lights was high-intensity flares from a military exercise. Yet many witnesses described fixed geometric formations and profound silence, unlike typical flares. The colossal V-shaped craft further challenged the flare theory, igniting enduring debate. In our modern world, the skies are meticulously monitored. Yet in the narrative of the Phoenix Lights, a conspicuous silence emanates from the realm of radar. Despite numerous witnesses, no definitive radar data has emerged to corroborate the sightings. Official channels reported no unusual radar contacts. This absence of radar confirmation adds another layer of complexity to the event. Could it be advanced stealth technology or a technological blind spot? Or perhaps radar data exists but is deliberately withheld. For the thousands who witnessed it, the lack of radar evidence deepened the enigma. The vanishing giant left an echoing question mark in the official records. The sheer scale of the Phoenix Lights event is in itself remarkable. This was not a fleeting glimpse by a solitary individual, nor a localized phenomenon confined to a handful of observers. Instead, an extraordinary chorus of voices rose from across the state of Arizona, and even beyond its borders into Nevada and parts of Sonora, Mexico. Thousands of people spread across hundreds of miles independently reported witnessing anomalous aerial phenomena during that fateful evening. This widespread nature of the sightings immediately elevates the event beyond a simple misidentification or isolated illusion, suggesting a shared stimulus, a common yet profoundly uncommon experience that rippled through diverse communities. Crucially, among this multitude of observers were individuals whose professions rely heavily on acute observational skills, clear judgment, and the ability to report accurately under pressure. Police officers, trained to assess situations quickly and precisely, reported the strange lights. Pilots, both commercial and private, whose very lives and the safety of their passengers depend on their understanding of aerial phenomena and conventional aircraft, added their testimonies. Military personnel, familiar with a wide array of aviation technology and atmospheric effects, also came forward, describing encounters that defied easy explanation. Their accounts lent a significant weight of credibility to the unfolding mystery, challenging simplistic dismissals. These credible witnesses, from their varied vantage points, offered strikingly consistent descriptions, particularly of the enormous V-shaped or boomerang-shaped craft. They spoke of its immense size, often struggling to find adequate comparisons, its silent, almost ethereal movement, and the way it occluded the stars as it passed overhead, indicating a solid, tangible structure. They described an object that was clearly not a conventional aircraft, nor a known natural phenomenon like a meteor shower or a flock of birds. Their professional experience allowed them to rule out ordinary explanations with a degree of certainty that casual observers might lack, making their testimonies particularly compelling for investigators. The impact of this event on these reliable observers cannot be understated. For individuals accustomed to dealing with the explicable, the predictable, and the verifiable, encountering something so profoundly anomalous, yet so undeniably real to their senses, was often a deeply unsettling experience. Their professional integrity and observational acuity were, in a sense, put to the test. The subsequent official explanation, particularly the flare theory, often felt incongruous with their detailed and vivid recollections, leading not to doubt in their own perception but to a growing conviction that they had witnessed something truly extraordinary, something that demanded a more thorough and transparent investigation than was apparently forthcoming. In March 1997, Arizona witnessed an extraordinary event. The populace looked to authorities for answers. Governor Fife Symington's response was unexpected. He held a press conference with an aide in an alien costume. This theatrical dismissal left many feeling betrayed. Eyewitnesses, including professionals, felt their experiences were trivialized. The governor's performance fueled speculation and distrust. A full decade. 10 long years passed since that peculiar night over Arizona. The memory of the governor's aide in an alien costume still lingered. But time has a way of working on consciences. In 2007, Governor Fife Symington revealed a truth he had held for 10 years. He, too, had been a witness. He described a vast, delta-shaped craft moving silently through the Arizona sky. Symington, a former Air Force officer, stated it was not of this world. His testimony reopened the case in the court of public opinion. It underscored the courage to speak one's truth, especially when it ventures into the unknown. In March 1997, the Phoenix Lights phenomenon began as a local curiosity. Local news buzzed with eyewitness accounts, but national media hesitated. Word of mouth and early internet forums spread the story. Researchers and documentaries later brought it to global attention. The Phoenix Lights remain a widely discussed UFO event, a reminder that profound mysteries can unfold right above us. In March 1997, Arizona's skies bewildered many. Citizens, driven by curiosity, captured flickering lights on home camcorders. These grainy, shaky videos became crucial evidence, sparking debates and investigations. Despite their imperfections, they remain a visual testament to an extraordinary event. The Phoenix Lights event, witnessed by thousands, sparked a demand for answers. Despite public outcry, no comprehensive investigation was launched. The Air Force attributed some lights to flares, but the larger V-shaped craft remained unexplained. This lack of transparency fueled speculation and left the mystery unresolved. More than a quarter of a century has now passed since the luminous anomalies graced the Arizona firmament, yet the Phoenix Lights incident continues to command a remarkable degree of attention and fascination. Unlike many fleeting mysteries that fade with time, this event has embedded itself deeply within the annals of unexplained phenomena. Its staying power is a testament to the profound impact it had on those who witnessed it. The sheer number of observers and their consistent descriptions have created a robust foundation for an enduring enigma. A significant factor in this sustained interest is the credibility and consistency of the numerous eyewitnesses. These were not isolated accounts from unreliable sources. They included pilots, air traffic controllers, law enforcement officers, and ordinary citizens. This collective testimony forms a compelling body of evidence that is difficult to ignore entirely. The human element, the shared experience of witnessing something inexplicable, resonates deeply, driving a persistent quest for answers. The debate surrounding the Phoenix Lights continues to evolve, fueled by ongoing research and new analyses. Documentaries dissect the evidence, authors pen exhaustive investigations, and online forums host passionate discussions. This persistent dialogue ensures that the incident is regularly re-examined, its various facets scrutinized under new perspectives. The Phoenix Lights has transcended its status as a mere local curiosity to become a benchmark case in the broader study of unidentified aerial phenomena. It is frequently cited in discussions about government transparency and the limitations of conventional explanations. The incident serves as a persistent question mark etched into the night sky, challenging our understanding of the world. It remains one of the most investigated, debated, and widely known UFO cases to date. The Phoenix Lights, an enigma etched into the collective consciousness, is a phenomenon that continues to captivate. Each year people gather to remember and reflect on the mysterious event. These gatherings keep the mystery alive, inviting us to look upwards and wonder. The human imagination, a fertile ground for wonder and speculation, inevitably seizes upon events that defy easy explanation. The Phoenix Lights, with their silent majesty and unsettling ambiguity, were destined to become more than just a fleeting news item. They have, in the years since, woven themselves into the very fabric of our shared storytelling, a modern mythos born from an Arizona night. This phenomenon, where collective experience transforms into narrative art, is a testament to our innate desire to make sense of the unknown, to explore its contours through the lens of fiction, and to keep the questions alive, echoing through the corridors of popular culture for new generations to discover and ponder. The sheer visual drama of the V-shaped craft, reported by so many, provided a potent image for filmmakers and television producers. While direct adaptations might be few, the influence of that colossal, silent presence can be seen in the depiction of unidentified aerial phenomena across numerous science fiction narratives. The sheer scale, the quiet, deliberate passage across the night sky. These elements have become almost archetypal, shaping the visual language used to portray encounters with the extraordinary. It is as if the collective memory of that night has seeped into the creative consciousness, offering a blueprint for how we visualize the arrival of the unexplained, the truly alien from the vast darkness above our world. Documentary filmmakers in particular have found an inexhaustible subject in the Phoenix Lights. These visual chroniclers delve into the witness testimonies, scrutinize the available evidence, and explore the ongoing debates surrounding the official explanations. They provide a platform for those whose lives were touched by the event, allowing their stories to be heard and their perspectives considered. Unlike fictional portrayals, which may take liberties for dramatic effect, these documentaries strive, often with great passion, to piece together the puzzle, to present the complexities of the case, and to underscore the profound impact the sightings had on the community, and indeed on the wider discourse concerning unexplained aerial phenomena. The event's legacy extends beyond direct adaptations. It has subtly influenced the atmosphere and themes within the broader genre of speculative fiction. The sense of a vast, technologically superior yet utterly enigmatic presence resonates with deep-seated human anxieties and hopes. The Phoenix Lights serve as a powerful touchstone, a real-world incident that lends a chilling plausibility to fictional tales of contact and visitation. It is a reminder that sometimes the narratives we encounter on screen or in print draw their power from mysteries that linger unresolved in the skies above our own backyards, forever imprinted on the collective psyche. In the persistent and often fervent pursuit of governmental transparency regarding unidentified aerial phenomena, the Phoenix Lights incident stands as a monumental case, a veritable cornerstone upon which many arguments for disclosure are built. The sheer volume of eyewitness accounts, numbering in the thousands and spanning a vast geographical area, presents a formidable challenge to simple dismissals. Here, it is not a solitary, fleeting glimpse, but a shared, prolonged observation by a significant cross-section of society, from ordinary citizens to trained professionals. This collective testimony forms a powerful current, pushing against the dams of official reticence and demanding a more thorough and open accounting of what traversed the Arizona skies. The official explanation, attributing the stationary lights over Phoenix to military flares, while addressing one aspect of the multifaceted event, has been met with considerable skepticism, particularly concerning the earlier sightings of the colossal V-shaped craft. For many researchers and witnesses, this explanation feels inadequate, a convenient narrative that fails to encompass the full scope and unusual characteristics of the phenomena described. This perceived discrepancy between the reported observations and the proffered official account inevitably fuels speculation of a cover-up, a deliberate withholding of information about an event that for many defied conventional understanding and pointed towards something far more extraordinary than simple training exercises. The conspicuous absence of publicly released, corroborating radar data for a craft reportedly over a mile wide has become a significant point of contention. In an age of sophisticated surveillance, the notion that such an object could traverse populated airspace undetected by multiple radar systems, or that such data, if captured, would not be pertinent to public understanding, strains credulity from many. This lack of official, verifiable sensor data, whether due to its non-existence or its classification, has only deepened the conviction among advocates for disclosure that vital information is being deliberately kept from public scrutiny, thereby perpetuating the mystery and hindering any genuine open investigation. Consequently, the Phoenix Lights incident is frequently invoked in the broader global conversation surrounding UAP transparency. It serves as a compelling case study, highlighting the challenges faced by witnesses in having their experiences acknowledged, and the difficulties in obtaining comprehensive official information. For those who advocate for a new era of openness regarding these phenomena, the 1997 Arizona sightings are not merely a historical curiosity, but a continuing inspiration, a stark reminder of the profound questions that remain unanswered, and a potent symbol of the ongoing quest to understand our place in a universe that may hold wonders and perhaps intelligences far beyond our current comprehension. The Phoenix Lights of 1997 remain an extraordinary chapter in the annals of unexplained aerial phenomena, a night of bewildering sights that continues to challenge our understanding and ignite our curiosity. The passage of time has done little to dim the vivid recollections of those who witnessed the silent, majestic objects traversing the Arizona sky, nor has it fully resolved the questions that arose in their wake. We thank you for joining us on this exploration of the 1997 Phoenix Lights UFO incident. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more intriguing content as we continue to delve into the mysteries that surround us.